Now, we will start to build our homepage hero section. First, let's delete this because we don't need it anymore. Now, let's add a 2-column layout using this preset container. I'll rename this root container to hero section. Then let's set its content to wrap. Make sure the gap between elements is set to 0. Next, let's add a minimum height to our root container. I already measured it. It's about 880 pixels. Now, let's set its top padding to 190 pixels. And also its bottom to 190 pixels. Make sure the left and right paddings are set to 0. Next, I'll add a heading and set it to H1. Next, I'll add a text editor widget. Then let's add an icon list widget. And a button. Now, I'll copy the heading text from our demo website and paste it here on this text area. Don't paste it directly on the page editor because it will add a bunch of unnecessary codes. Only paste it here on this text area. I'll just leave the text editor as is. Next, let's select our icon list widget and delete 2 of its items. I'll copy the text from our demo site and paste it here. I'll duplicate this and also copy the text for the next one. I'll copy this and paste it here. Then, I'll change its icon to this one. And also this one. To this one. I'll set its layout to horizontal. Let's go to its Style tab and increase the space between items. And it's not enough. Let's add a value here manually, maybe about 100, and it's good. Now, let's go to its icon styling. I'll change its icon's color to green. I already prepared the colors here on my notepad. You can also access it from the colors.txt file from the resource that you have downloaded. Paste it here. Let's increase its size. Maybe 18 is enough. Now, let's go to its text styling and set its text weight to something like 500. Next, I'll change the button's text to get started. I'll set its initial background color to blue. Let's paste it here. And its hover background color to light blue. Let's paste it here. Next, let's add an image widget to the next column. Be sure to remove the border radius for the images from your theme styler. Let's set an image here. I already uploaded it. I'll choose this and click Insert Media. Now, let's select the root container from the navigator and let's add a light gray background color to it. I'll copy it from the txt file. Then I'll paste it here. Let's also add a background image overlay to our root container. I'll select and upload the background image from our resource file. Let's set the opacity to 1. Now, let's set its position to center. Next, its size to cover. Next, let's add a shape divider to the root container's bottom. Let's choose curve. Let's invert the shape so it will look the same as the demo website. Then let's reduce its height to something like 75. Now, let's drag this so we can make the first column wider, so the text will be the same as from our demo site, maybe around 56%. Let's make it exactly 56%. And make the second column 44%, so it will take up the whole 100%. Now, let's view it on mobile mode. Let's make both of the containers' width to 100%. Let's make this 100%, and also this to 100%. Now, let's make the contents of the first row to be center. Next, let's center align the text editor. And also the heading. Let's make it align to center. Now, let's view it on mobile mode. Let's center align our icon list widget. Now, it looks good. Let's reduce the root container's top padding to maybe about 100 pixels, and also its bottom to 100 pixels. Let's unlink the values. Let's change it to 100 pixels to its top, and 100 pixels also to its bottom. Or maybe reduce the bottom to 60 pixels. Let's adjust the shape divider's height on tablet mode because it's too tall. Let's go to its shape divider, to its bottom. Let's change it to about 36. Let's also adjust it on mobile. Now, let's add a top margin to our button on desktop mode so it will also affect tablet and mobile modes. And here you can also see our transparent header effect. You can disable transparent header for this page to see the difference. And we're done building our hero section.